Andrew has seen the D&D movie twice already, which I think is
Hell yeah.
I would have seen it 3 times if I could find somebody to see it.
I loved it.
Valid. It is amazing.
I loved
It's great.
it.
It was great.
It's great.
I loved it. I had
I went and saw
qualms, but I loved it enough that I was like, you know what? Forget it. Don't be an asshole here. Boy, when the illusion is failing, I never
so
laughed
good.
so hard in
It's
my
so
fucking
good.
life.
Classic bit.
so
it was just
good.
like a good comedy, which I
Has everybody
It was
here
a
seen
great
it?
comedy. Yeah.
Has everybody seen it?
Chat.
Well, are
We're
we
live
in
now,
now?
so
Because-
spoilers. We'll
Chat.
wait for
Chat.
after the intro
Chat.
if you haven't seen the D&D movie and you
Chat's
care
here.
about spoilers.
It was great.
I have a spoiler.
It was so great.
I saw it at the same theater where I saw the old D&D movie that came out when I was a lad, and
That's cute.
it felt pretty vindicating.
It was a
Man,
full.
you
Did you
said
fix
that-
it? Oh,
I fixed it, and I saw it. Yeah, I saw
Oh,
it
that's
with
amazing.
my human girlfriend.
amazing. Yeah.
I thought you
D&D
meant
nerds.
the theater that you went to go see Old. And I was like,
Same theater I
Yeah?
saw Old Boy in.
I have one word. It's a bit of a spoiler, but oh my god, Themberchod. Holy moly. I love him so much.
We needed more. We needed more.
We
Themberchod.
needed more. No, and,
Wait, was that the Paladin?
good.
I don't know anybody's name.
No, that was the
That was the big dragon.
Oh, the
big
chunky
fat
dragon? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it was
my
really
God.
fun.
Yeah.
Read about go to the internet and read about Themberchod. He has an incredible backstory.
Yeah, I would like to know more.
It tells you why he's all big and fat and in that hole and sassy and happy and all living quietly until motherfuckers come along.
It's awesome.
So the guy from
Great.
Bridgerton shows up.
Till the guy from Bridgerton.
Great
Just
though.
smoldering.
He was good. He was amazing.
He was good.
Crushed
He was
it.
wonderful. I
I was
love
extremely skeptical about that character, and it was
We're
so
spoiling.
good.
We're
Yeah,
in
it was
spoiler.
great.
We are in the desert of spoilers
Anyways.
now.
Way he's
Hello.
describing
Jump
the trap
scares.
on the bridge, he does
Totally.
it perfectly.
Oh my
He
god,
does
that
it-
was so funny.
He does it.
It's very good. Go see it, everybody. We need a sequel or at least a TV
Yeah,
show.
the theaters
Yeah.
I've gone to have been, although the opening night it was reasonably full, but I went on Saturday. There were like 8 people in the theater. It was very sad.
Yeah,
So
we need...
Jonathan? What about Jonathan?
Incredible character. Incredible. That felt like a me
Back to
NPC,
this later.
right?
We
Didn't
gotta
that feel like
stop.
one of
We
my
gotta stop
NPCs?
spoiling it for people.
Yes,
We're
Jonathan
blowing
was
it.
Cooper,
definitely-
out of nowhere.
All right, I'm cutting us off. We can
Yeah,
talk about this in the
help
intro.
That's
We're gonna we're getting too close to the line. Chat'll leave us. Hi everybody, welcome to episode 11 of Arc 5 of Better Than Heroes. If you're new to our stream, thank you so much for joining us. We have a very special episode today because we have a guest. London Carlisle is back with us. London, introduce yourself for everybody who
Hey,
missed last
everybody.
week, I guess.
Hi, my name is London, just like the city. I love playing D&D, and I love playing with these folks, these
Yeah.
fine folks. Fan of the show, and now I'm in the player seat, and I'm happy as a clam. Jonathan.
Jonathan. Happy as that
blowing
giant
it.
clam, one of the creatures featured in the D&D movie. True actual thing.
Boy, spoilers.
Yeah.
There were so many creatures in there.
Yeah.
Rust
So
monsters.
many.
That's
So many. Yeah.
I was just like looking around at my friends during it. I was like, that's that monster. That's that monster.
I kept leaning into my girlfriend and being like, it's a rust monster. That's a rust monster. We'll talk about this later. And she had to be like, I don't care. We don't have to do that.
Fun fact, Tears of
It's a
Saloon.
9th level spell.
Tears of the Saloon, where we are right now, featured in the D&D movie.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, we're doing it again.
Yeah, sorry.
Shut
Okay,
up.
yes.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
I'm Andrew Ovredahl. Sorry.
I did never actually introduce myself because I was excited to remind everybody London was here. Hi, I'm Rachel Weeks, and I play the level 13 Kreen fighter, Klik.
I'm Andrew Ovredahl, and I play the human bard / warlock Flute, aka the Windrider.
And I'm Jordan Dahl. I play the Moonboy, a level 13 Moonboy.
My name is Aaron Urist, and I play K.A.I. Hammerstein, the Artificer.
And I'm Harlan Kelly. I'm the
I
I
lost
was
you.
gonna, yeah, I was
Harlan's
gonna-
already deep in character.
I'm Harlan Kelly. I'm the giant clam of this game. I got stuck with my joke trying to think of which one I was going to use, but I'm the dungeon master of this game, and I play everybody else.
You got lost in the morph.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna play some 5e Spelljammer D&D. We're doing D&D in space. Our show is live soundtracked by the wonderful Jason Wardell. And it is brought to you by our patrons and our subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to the channel. If you're a patron, if you bought merch, you're a prince or a princess or a monarch. You're the best. We're Giant Clam. We're so grateful to you guys who make this show better.
Fantastic.
And you help us pay our artists and you help make the show like more visual and more beautiful and fun for everybody. So if you love the show and you want to see it grow, you can support us by doing either of those things, being a subscriber, being a patron. You can pick up some merch on our Teespring account. You can also support the show just by telling people we're here, doing some fun stuff, that we're a cool way to hang out on a Monday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. It's almost time to play some D&D, but first it's time for last week's recap.
Last week's recap. Previously on Better Than Heroes, it was the morning after a big bug rave, during which Klik took strong drugs in the underworld and met God. As the crew finished up a recuperating feast of I can't believe it's not angel meat, Leloon summoned a friend to help the party quickly cross wild space. Her friend was Mistrin, keeper of a graveyard of gods in the astral sea, all hours wearer of sunglasses, bearer of the pierogi pauldrons. Mistrin bore also a secret key, which could provide a secret back door to the Meridian Tract's last bastion in the Tears of Saloon. There, they could expect to find Ventress and perhaps his father, Callidius the Baelnorn, whose hand guided the schemes of the Meridian Tract, and perhaps some answers at long last. K.A.I set Olophanticulus up with some homework, and following a lunar warning from the Moon Girl, Moonboy declared his intent to confront his past. The crew gathered themselves, and using Mistrin's key, stepped through a door across wild space to the Meridian Tract's doorstep. Outside an immense silver gate, familiar moth-winged ships were gathered, and what seemed at first like a departure turned out to be an arrival, with many elves marching through the gate towards a shining portal beyond. Using magic and some keen mop work, the party executed a textbook stinker's gambit and snuck past the gates to confront their old enemies once again. Where does this portal go? What's up with Ventress's dad? How have we not heard of a guy named Callidius the Baelnorn before now? Is it because he's been doing evil secrets? Find out right now on Better Than Heroes.
Sounds like a lesser-known Roman venereal disease. I got Callidius.
Merch that says, I can't believe it's not angel meat. I think
That would be good.
I think I'm in.
That was awesome.
That would be good. I can go with our not piss mugs.
Yeah.
More not. I was just glad there was a piss reference in the D&D movie immediately. I was like, oh, see, they get it.
gosh.
They get it. We need to hear a little bit about piss.
It's integral to the system. It roots it in reality.
It's
the
D&P.
Okay.
Or P&D, depending on your preference.
Yeah, P&P. Okay.
So we find the crew here very well stealthed as they've snuck past this silver gate here and into the inside of the last stronghold of the Meridian Tract. And you all, from your vantage point here, from where you all have moved into, you can see this gang of Meridian Tract folks, this collection of Meridian Tract folks that are the folks that were mentioned there before. There are 8 Meridian Track soldiers. There is this decrepit version of Ventress that you all seen before that has like these vines growing out of him, and Callidius the Baelnorn. And as you all are inside of this green area, I will give you a quick. I will show you right away what Callidius looks like, as Jordan did the art for him this week.
Yes,
so if you look at the Roll20, you all can see it there.
Oh my god!
And then I will show it to everyone.
He
as
looks
well.
pretty chill.
Oh, he's doing cat's
He looks
cradle.
nice. He looks like a good dad.
Yeah, it looks
I
like,
like-
hey, maybe we could banter with this guy. Maybe we could social roll our way out of this.
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah,
go up
there
and
you
try
go.
to talk to him, Flute?
Easy.
Why don't you go up and ask for his number?
Whoa.
And I will also
That's where Ventress gets his cheekbones.
Yeah.
I will also have you all go ahead and place your tokens here, as I will give
What
you.
on his eyes?
I will show you the map that we'll be using tonight.
Ooh, map.
The map is the boss's body.
Dibs on elbows.
I'm gonna take the slit of his robe.
There you go. Ooh.
Going up the
be away
leg.
from-
Ooh, spider in the pants. Nobody likes it.
Shout out to Josh Smith of Every Map a Story. Really just made incredibly beautiful maps.
Yeah, it's
Really good
So
stuff.
good.
So
This
beautiful.
is
Thank
perfect.
you
too
to
beautiful
our
for this
patrons.
world.
Yeah. Thank you to our patrons and subscribers who help us pay for those.
Making that dang possible.
Thank you, everybody.
For those of you who are wondering the kind of layout of this, because it just clicked for me, the janitor's shed was way south of this, and we just walked through the Silver Gate, which is at the south of the map.
Yeah.
And that blue thing at the top was the portal we spotted.
That's correct. You nailed it
All
there.
right.
Excellent.
Cool.
So there's.
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
No, you.
I was just asking, which I think you already said. We have these. It's like 8 soldiers standing around, and Callidius and his bouncing baby boy.
Yeah, because that's exactly it. You saw these Meridian Track members come into this place as well, and they have kind of gathered around Callidius and this enemy that you know before, Ventress, as well. And so you're not sure what they're doing. You're a little out of earshot of them right now, at least. But they seem to be gathering here, and troops have arrived. It's not folks leaving; it's troops arriving.
Right. Well, what are they? Are they like doing anything? Are they just standing there? Can we?
You can roll a perception check, absolutely.
Yes, I would like to observe them as I
for it.
approach, invisibly. I have rolled a natural 1.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah.
You see Ventress and Callidius look right at you, K.A.I, and I'd love for you to roll a stealth check.
K.A.I, take an additional d6, please, for my...
Do I still have Pass Without Trace?
Yes. Yeah.
Should.
Okay, never mind.
I rolled another natural 1.
There we wowie
Yikes.
wowie. It has been established
Oh,
that
wow, wow.
you only roll 20s or ones.
Wait,
so,
but wait. I'm invisible.
Oh yeah,
So
you were.
do I have advantage on stealth checks, right?
yes. Yeah.
Is that...
It's better. Twice as good, in fact. I rolled a 2.
There we go.
Good lord!
Wow.
Twice as good.
All right, this is, as they say, the dice are
100%
telling us
better.
a story.
Do not
Just
lie.
a regular fail. It's not a
but-
critical
but-
fail.
So it's not a critical fail. Plus a d6, another 2. Look at that. Plus,
10.
10.
and, well, also plus my stealth.
What was the 2?
The
I
2
rolled
was
a
from...
2 on the dice. I rolled
Oh.
a 2. So
And that was
it's-
from my thing, right, that I gave you?
Yes.
I see.
So, 24.
Callidius looks at you and says, "Good. I'm glad that you are here."
Fuck.
And he kind of shouts out to the room. He says, "Ventress, I told you there would be no defending this world, and there would be no machine that would save us." He says, "Today, we will defeat your enemies finally. I will show you how it's done, and we will activate the moon shard and spin this planet away." And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Shard.
Sorry, guys.
Guard.
Ventress.
It's okay,
Looks like it's
guys.
going to be a combat episode.
I
My
mean, did you see
favorite.
the art for the character? I
Yeah.
would have.
Ventress, you rolled 2 1s into 2. There's only one thing to do.
Get him.
All right. Yeah, they did. I got a 26 on my perception, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tough to beat.
Good
Tough
lord.
to
Have to beat.
As we were jacking it up.
Chi-shaped outline in a bush.
Yeah.
So, Flute, what'd you get on your initiative?
24 from me.
Over. Klik got a 24. Great. Flute, what'd you get?
12.
12. And then K.A.I, what'd you get?
10.
Okay, cool. And then Moonboy?
10 also.
Cool, look at that. That happened in our last big fight. And then
Top
truly
of
the
each
last
other?
fight with Ventress that happened. And then Miss Nunn, what'd you get?
5.
A 5. All
Nice,
right,
nice,
let's
nice,
go.
nice, nice,
Adding
nice.
cleanup. That's what we call it.
Great.
Clean up
Okay,
crew.
cool. With that, Klik, you are up first here. As you can see that all the all these Meridian Track members turn around and they all pull out scimitars and like look around. And they seem to have a harder time seeing where folks are. Like they're not looking directly at K.A.I in the same way that Callidius and Ventress are, but they are turning to fight you as well.
I forgot to recharge my bracers.
Oh.
Okay.
Good thing we did that hero's feast, huh?
Yeah.
I cannot get to them. Not in smashing range. So if they largely can't see me. Sorry. Sudden combat.
Sudden combat. Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere. I'm surprised that it kicked off that fast with that roll. That natural 1, man.
Wasn't
do it.
ready.
That'll do it.
I am going
What
to
a bummer.
run.
We're respecting our special guest's time. That's how I like
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So
yeah.
Here to hang,
this
y'all.
foliage, this foliage here is this like tree cover.
Yes,
is
those
this...
are trees. They are specifically trees. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run right to the edge here and try and huck a cha.
Okay,
Right.
John.
Hell yeah.
Shataka-cha. Oh boy. Use your brain. That's not what I wanted.
I'm a big fan of
Okay.
brains.
It's hard though. You have to ask it sometimes. Why critted?
Whoa! Out of the gate. Let's
Not
go.
really the crit, of a lifetime, but we take crits when they come round.
Absolutely.
Okay,
We take the crits we can
so-
get.
Exactly. It's the crits we rolled along the way. 6, 9. So it's dice doubled plus the modifier, right?
Yep. That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Great. 16 altogether on that first hit.
All right. And who you throwing that Joshka at?
Oh, yeah. What a good question. I can't. It's been a while. We haven't
Yeah.
fought in a while. Can I hit Daddy? I suppose I can. I'll hit Daddy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you taking that shot at Callidius? Absolutely.
Callidius.
Yeah, you've got the range for it. Go for it. As you just kind of like dash behind this tree, and then he gives this little speech, and he's like turns to Ventress and is like, you can see he's like, we together we will defeat you, and like just gets hit in his undead, in his like decrepit face, as the tchotchke just like sticks into it, and you can see his eye surge and like glow as the tchotchke like disappears and is recalled toward you.
Thunk.
23 to hit on the second
23
shot.
does hit.
That's another 13 slashing.
Okay.
How scary was Zastam, by the way? Around that corner.
That's
Cool.
This one's just a 16 to hit.
All right. 16 misses.
All right.
29
Those are
points of damage out of the gates. Not bad at all.
We'll take.
Yeah, as these two tchotchke hits, like you hit him, he's like, he's holding his face, and another one just like slams against him. And you want to do anything else with your turn?
I'm going to use I haven't done this in a while, so let's do it. I'm going to use my bonus action to use the power of the promise. I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on Callidius.
Ooh, let's go. Cool. Great. That is going to bring up then.
Should have done that first, but.
That is going to bring up one of these Meridian Track members who's going to run from where the tchotchke came from. Is going to go, doesn't know exactly where you are, so they're just going to dash here and just kind of like charge forward with their turn. After that, it's going to bring up another one of the Meridian Track members who's going to do the exact same thing, as they're not 100% sure where you are, but are clearly receiving some direction from Callidius and Ventress as this elven warrior dashes forward as well. And that will then bring up Ventress, who is going to kind of like, you hear him like let out the snarl, and he says, "Last time, it was arrogant," and he says, "This time, I will prove my power." And you hear
not arrogantly.
You hear Callidius next to him like go, "Ventress, stop talking and fight."
Imagine blowing your villain monologue in front of your dad, your overbearing
Both
dad.
blew it in front of each other. It's like, "We will destroy your enemies once and for all." God. Father, I will prove my.
He's gonna step forward right there, and then he is going to, he's going to step forward there, and he's going to, point at you, K.A.I. And you hear him very loudly whisper, like to himself. Yeah. And he is casting a spell in case that is relevant to you.
He can see me?
He can see you.
Oh.
And
But you will real bad.
I can't. He's too far away from me for me to do anything.
And you should make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Roll. Ooh, okay.
You do have and you also have advantage.
Ooh, I forgot. Sorry.
I don't know why voice is especially funny tonight.
So
I'm being ridiculous, that's why. Wisdom saving throw, that is going to be a 22.
Okay, cool. You feel like these whispers like connect with your mind as he's trying to use a charm effect against you, but is clearly failing as the spell has no effect against you. With that, it's going to be the end of his turn as he's standing up there and has moved forward. He also Oh yeah, no, he didn't use that ability. He's standing right there, and that will bring up then. Ventress just went. That's another Meridian track member who's going to run forward as he gestured in this spot. He's going to point here as well, and move this way. And then Flute, you are up next.
All right. What does the ceiling in this area look like?
This is a domed cavern inside of an asteroid. That it seems to be carved out, and it just has growth all up along it, these vines going up to it. And the ceiling is about it's 30 feet high.
30 feet high. Okay.
A terrifying question from Flute, if I'm honest. What do the walls look like?
Is there anything
Where's the
heavy?
nearest place that I could fall to my death?
Does this look? Would you describe this as cave-inable?
What's the most flammable thing within 100 yards?
Cave animal. Right then. I'm gonna draw my sword and look at Ventress, and I'm going to hiss Ventress's name, Ventress, as a beam of a psychic lance of light shoots out of my forehead right at Ventress, and he has to give me an intelligence saving throw. DC 18.
All right. This psychic lance, intelligence saving throw. I succeeded. I rolled higher than that.
Okay, so then you'll take half of. I'll just roll them and roll 20 here.
Right.
Half of these added together. Boy, roll 20 is having a hard time. 15 points of psychic damage. And then I will scamper my way. Over here. Okay.
Great.
my
You just
turn.
see him kind of hold his head as he shrugs off this lance. He kind of dodges out of the way of this energy, this spell energy that appears in front of him. He moves out of the way, but you can still just see him holding his head as these vines start to fall off of him like leaves. They're crinkling up, and he wriggles around, and he's like, "You could not." He's like, "We were only trying to save the world." He yells out, and while in pain. And that's going to bring...
and bonus action, I'm going to give K.A.I. Bardic Inspiration 1d10 as I run by and I holler some encouragement.
Right. You have to be able to see me?
Nope, you just have to be able to hear me.
Love it.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I'm pretty
I just
positive.
want to make sure that I never make a mistake.
In Dungeons & Dragons, good luck.
Just just in life. In any capacity.
Cool. That is going to Flute. Unless you want to do anything else, that's going to bring up another Meridian track member who's going to run. Who's going to run this way and move up here, and that will bring up Moonboy and K.A.I.
K.A.I, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I will. I will fly into the air. I will take off from the ground, and I will fly my speed up and forward, towards the bad guys. And I will be up above these guys' heads, but this is where I am. I guess I'm still invisible, so it doesn't really matter. And I will, arcane cannon that is mounted upon my shoulder will sort of assemble from its slot where it spends most of its time as just part of my shoulder, and it will charge up and fire a shot at. Let's send the first one at the Baelnorn, just in case he's up to any shenanigans.
Great.
Wait, is it not Baelnorn?
Yeah,
Baelnorn.
Norn. Yep.
Oh, okay, because I just put it on Twitch. No, I wasn't trying to call you out. I just put it on Twitter, and I'd feel like an idiot.
I said it the way I said it earlier, and then Harlan said something different, so...
You're gonna get dragged online.
Fuck, I made a mistake. I'm already blowing it. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Nice.
Does hit. He is going to... Oh, that was not great. He's going to take 9 points of force damage.
All right. Get more shots?
Yep, I'm going to send another one at him. Let's go. Let's give him another. That's going to be higher than the previous one. So that will also hit. And he's going to take 13 points of force damage.
All right, cool.
Amazing.
And those are both at Callidius, the Baelnorn.
Correct.
Yep.
I was invisible for the first shot, so I'm just going to roll it again to see if I crit.
Cool.
I don't.
Great.
That is... I should have done this earlier, but I'm going to cast Arcane Weapon. Totally blew it. Should have done it at the beginning of my turn
Hey,
for
no
my
mistakes.
bonus action.
No mistakes.
I did the same thing.
Oh no, I did
Rife
another.
with
Oh my
mistakes.
god. Oh my god. This is.
Oh, no.
no. I will. Yes, I will cast Arcane Weapon, and I will gain a little bit of extra oomph to my
Get that oomph while you
Arcane
can.
Obliterator. I will get the oomph while I can. Oomph, there it is.
Oomph. There it is.
There it is.
No.
Yes. My turn is over because of what I said.
Okay, cool.
As I'm flying through the air, shooting lasers. Going, idiot. Idiot.
Saying the wrong things. Charging your weapon after you fire it.
Oh my god, foolish. Why foolish, K.A.I. Hammerstein?
Foolish fool.
Done.
Okay, cool.
Swore I would never.
Moonboy?
That is going to bring up Moonboy's turn.
Moonboy. Okay. Moonboy kind of, he sees that the shit has indeed hit the fan, and he looks a little scared for, it seems a little unusual, you know, he kind of looks to, his belt where his hat was usually hanging when it, after
shit.
it broke, and he sort of, he looks as if he's, worried that this might not work. And he goes, "Oh, fuck it." And he closes his eyes and he goes, "Ah!" And sure enough, a moonbeam comes from somewhere and strikes him, and he bursts into his moonish form. He erupts with moonfire, and you see this strange anger in his eyes, and he gets distant, and he takes to the sky, and he flies up 60 feet, and he points at these two guys right here, 1 and 6, and an enormous beam of moonlight comes down and encircles both of them, hitting the ground, and a wall of flame encircles them. Which I will draw, wall of fire, if you will. 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Ooh, all
Try to
right.
be
Cool.
Blast that guy.
So you got 2 of those Meridian track numbers in there, and
Yes.
they both failed.
Wonderful. Just as I had hoped. Let's go ahead and make this moonbeam visible. Pow! Great. They will be taking 6d8 each, 30 damage apiece.
Yo.
And as that happens, 2 additional kind of miniature moons fall down out of the sky.
All
Or
right.
no, it's just one. Are they dead?
No, they are not.
Striking the one on the right, I hope. Number 6.
Okay, cool.
Give me just a spell attack here. Up. Did that roll? Did you guys see that?
No.
The hell?
I can't see the chat. The Roll20 chat.
No, I'm not really sure what
Oh,
happened. with that.
I accidentally pressed something. I'm sorry.
Fudge. How does a 15 hit?
15. A 15 does hit.
Does hit. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, that one on the right is going to take an additional. I always have to check, and I wish I didn't. 2d8 plus 5. Damn, Moonboy. Go off, King.
Let's go.
That's 10 damage, an additional 10 damage
Oh my
to
gosh.
that guy.
Okay, cool. So that's 35
Holy
altogether.
shit, where did this animated flame come from?
Isn't that sick?
Can it be blue? Just saying.
I don't think so. But
Okay, that's all right.
That's
That's amazing.
Let's find out. Boom.
Yeah.
A little bit. It could be a little
Incredible.
blue. Okay, cool. It's mad at me now that I put color on there. It doesn't want to animate
I
anymore.
ruined it.
I'll be blue, but I'm not
Leave it
animating
like that.
anymore.
Leave it like that. Leave it like that. It's perfect.
So yeah, you just like fly up in the air and create this huge blast of like moonish flame around 2 of them, and you just hear a chuckle out of nowhere. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn. A chuckle. Oh no.
Who's chuckling?
I pee my pants.
It's a free action.
And you see that Kalidius has disappeared, and you can
Good
no longer
Lord.
see him currently. That is. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement. I guess I moved up, 15? Hang on.
If Klik has him hunter's marked, does she like?
There's 20
where
feet.
he is.
I'm going to
get
go up 10 feet
advantage.
in the air.
You're okay, cool. Moonboy's 10. So you're now flying 10 feet up in the air as Kalidius has disappeared, and as he was standing in front of this like warbly gate that they were all these Meridian track members were like huddled around, and that is going to bring up Kalidius as well. It's now, I believe so. It's now his turn, yeah, because Misting got a 5, Kalidius got an 8. So yeah, so he, you don't know where he went, Moonboy.
Yeah, I sure don't.
And he appears out of nowhere, and you all hear this loud chuckle as he's now standing right kind of like smack in the middle of you all, right there. And
We did a stupid.
like right next to the ring of fire. And I need everyone. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need everyone to roll a check for me. I'm just gonna. I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Is this a magical
no.
effect?
This is a spell. Yes.
The only
Damn it.
Do we have advantage on those?
save
from Hero's
I'm
Feast
good
or
at.
just-
No, it's just wisdom.
All right.
She said it was a
I'm
charisma save.
I'm gonna
yeah.
use my bardic
Charisma.
inspiration here.
It's a D10.
Let me see. What would I have without it? Would it be? Is it worth it? New
If you
work. Good.
if you've got them, shout them out.
22.
22.
All right,
Ooh,
both of those succeed.
soulmates.
Look at that.
Christmas save. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to spend Indomitable to re-roll.
Okay, absolutely, go for it.
I think charisma saving throws are the most like,
Better.
where could it be?
I need to decide right now if I'm going to
Not good
try
enough.
to blow a bunch of shit past this. Yes, I am going to try to succeed if I can. So that's...
Harlan, I rolled a 15.
Great. Moonboy, what'd you get?
9.
Great. And then Kai?
I got a 14, but I'm going to... a 15, but I'm going to blow a Flash of Genius. I'm going to spend a reaction and use Flash of Genius to make it a 20.
Okay, cool.
And that still might fail.
A 20 succeeds exactly.
Wow.
And so Misnon, Kai, and Flute, you all are still here. Moonboy and Klik, you see him reappear and laugh, and he sticks his hands out, and there's just a flash of darkness, and you all are just floating in the middle of this like blank, dark, empty space. Not in the same one either. You are both just like gone.
Cool.
Actually, that's not true. You are in the same space. You all can see each other, but that's it.
God dang.
Hilarious.
That
Does that break the concentration on my flame ring?
yes, it does.
So, do we just see them, like, disappear?
Yes,
Or...
that is correct.
Okay.
And you also see like the flame ring disappear as well.
What an asshole.
Oh.
Not you.
That is that's going
The
to
god
bring
you
up
created.
Miss Non. It's your turn now.
Cool. All right.
Save us!
I'm now scrambling to see if there's anything that I can do.
Oh.
No pressure, no pressure. What I can do, Miss Nan is going to run up between 2 and 3. He is going to sort of whoosh, lift up this heavy great club that he wields made of bone, and he's going to get right in between both of them. And I'm going to start off with my bonus action. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark
Let's go.
on number eeny, meeny, miny 2. Cast it on 2. And let's see what kind of damage that I can do.
Ooh, look at that rhyme.
Nice.
Nice.
Now you gotta keep it up.
Okay.
You've set
He's
a
not a
horrible
rhymer.
precedent.
A 26 to hit number 3.
Ooh, wow. 26 does hit.
Okay. Well, I meant number 2, sorry. 26 to hit number 2. And then to hit number 3, that is a 14?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna roll some damage. That'll be... So, that is 17 points of bludgeoning damage as the club cracks into number 2. That's including the Hunter's Mark.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Is this like a black robe Meridian track member is like running up next to you here? You just smash into him and do a pretty significant amount of damage to him as well.
And he says, batter up.
Hell yeah, man. Look at that club. It's so good.
Nice.
Great. Anything? Would you like to do anything else in your turn?
So bonus action. That's it for now.
Cool. All right.
Stay tuned.
That is going to bring up the remainder of these Meridian track members who need to sprint forward here. And at the end of your turn, I'm going to use a legendary action to...
Just kidding.
And you... I need you, wait, who's left here? Kai, I need you to roll for me as you kind of like lock eyes with Ventress, and he casts, or you see his eyes glow kind of in a similar way that Callidius' eyes are glowing, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
There are spellcasters
You
with
do have
advantage,
advantage.
right? Because of the Hero's Feast. Thank goodness.
We get advantage on all saves for Hero's Feast, or
All
just wisdom?
wisdom,
All wisdom
saving
saves.
throws.
Right.
Wisdom!
Right.
18.
18 is what you need exactly to not be frightened.
Oh!
And you are immune to this gaze
we're-
effect for the
we're
next
also-
24 hours.
I think we're immune to
Frightening.
being frightened from the
Oh.
Hero's Feast.
Okay, cool. I thought
doesn't know.
that might be true, but he didn't know that, so he still used that effect there.
Still doesn't.
That is going to be that will then bring up Klik. It's now your turn. I think you get a save against this. Let me double check here real quick.
Sure.
She's just floating.
I assume this isn't relevant, but I have advantage on wisdom checks to find my marked
Ha ha ha!
person. I don't know where I am, but I do.
You are technically on another plane of existence, so you.
Sure.
It's not
Son
that
of
you, like the other people can't see you either. It's not that you are
Right.
invisible and could maybe find him in the darkness. And I think that you specifically know that almost immediately because of the hunter's mark as well. You know, like
Right.
yeah. So
Okay.
I believe you don't get a save. Yeah, you were just stuck there right now.
Well, if the saving is 20 and the check is charisma, I will never succeed.
Uh-oh.
Don't say that.
I have a minus
Don't say
modifier
that.
on charisma.
No.
No, don't say that about yourself.
Great. That is going to bring up. Yeah. So, Klik. What do you do as you were just like alone here?
I'm with Moonboy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You all just like pulled out of this fight.
Goddamn charisma gets me every time. She's trying to like swim through space to get close enough to at least grab Moonboy.
Cool. Yeah, as you like just like swim toward like this total through this total emptiness, it flat like the world just flashes back over to Misnon. You see two of these Meridian track members just like surround you, and they look at you kind of confused, not knowing who you are. And one of them says like, "You don't have to die for these fools." They say, looking at you.
Die. Dying's my business, bitch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what he says.
They nod at you, and they both get 2 attacks, which they will try and take against you. What is your AC?
19.
Cool.
So they nod a
both,
little bit like, that was pretty cool.
They even had one of them had advantage and did not hit you one single time. So love to see it. As give us some flavor
Nice.
here as these dudes come running in and just completely
some
fail to hit
flavor.
you.
Well, that's the thing. So, you know, he swung the club, made contact earlier. Now he's just placed the club down in the ground, sort of like in the art that you see. And he's just standing there and just takes the hits. And they do nothing.
That's so cool.
Sick.
That's so cool.
And it's like, you can't see it through his visor, but like his eyes sort of shift and like watch one hit, miss, watch the other hit, miss, and then just go back centered, looking down at the club as he gets ready and waits for his turn to come back around where he can do some more. We'll get there.
Flex each peck.
Incredible.
Flex one peck, then the other.
Cool. That will bring up Ventress again, who is going to step forward here.
Abu loud.
4, and I don't know I don't even know where you are, Flute. I think Ventress doesn't either. He just sees K.A.I here, and he looks at you, and I think he's going to try it again. I think he's going to. Oh, never mind. I can't. I already used that spell slot, and I only have one of those, so can't do it again. Yeah, he's going to reach his hand up, and you see the vines just kind of like wrap out from out inside of his skin and out and around his finger. And as he points it at you, his finger like withers in front of you, and this line of black smoke just flies toward you.
No.
And I need you to roll a saving throw for me here.
Okay. What kind?
And that will be a a saving throw, a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw is 27.
Oh
Good
my
at those.
god. Okay, cool. So you only take half of this then?
For what?
As this like long ribbon of necromantic energy hits you, and your body's able to like push it off. And like the magical aura dissipates a lot of it, but you still take 13, 26. Half of 56 is 28 points of necrotic damage from as
28?
Ventress casts the spell at you.
Dang, that's half. Horrible.
Yep, that's half. As this, you recognize the spell too. That is one that he cast on Klik before. That is, you would recognize as Finger of Death.
Finger of death.
Horrible. Yeah, great band. Horrible spell.
And then that will bring up. That's going to bring up one of the Meridian Track members here, who is going to take a swing at you, Miss Nun, and is going to hit you this time. And the other one hits as well.
Ooh. All right.
So you
I'll
take
take it.
16 points of piercing damage.
16.
Yeah. as
Do
you're
better,
standing there like
DM.
taking
Come
his hits,
on.
one of them finally gets through, and you just like barely flinch at him.
But it hurts really, really bad on the inside. He's not going to show it, though. All right. Damage. Boom. All right.
Great. And that is going to bring up Flute. It's now your turn.
All right. Long time ago, I saw Ventress banish my dubious ally Valerie Lavray. Does that look like what just happened to my friends Moonboy and Klik?
It looks like a more minor version of that. You know now that that she got plane shifted out, and they did not get plane shifted. They have been banished.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think... okay. I don't need to ask that. I'll holler over to Miss Ann and give you bardic inspiration. Sorry to get you into all this. And you get a 1d10 bardic inspiration.
D10?
And then I put my hands together in this arcane symbol, and I intone, "Rider, I summon thee," and I spread my hands and I like split my image to this kind of twisted altar image. And I cast Summon Fiend. Then I'll point at Callidius and I'll say, rain fire on that bastard.
Hell yeah, I love
And then
it.
I'll hide behind this tree.
Here's the keys. Fill it up when you bring it back. I'll be behind this tree.
I love bardic inspiration as an apology.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, fiends, do it.
And now the writer gets to act after my turn, and he'll take off up towards the ceiling, like trailing this blue fire, and he will attack Callidius with Hurl Flame, and he gets to make 3 attacks. So
Get him.
Nice.
Make him a
if I can break
deader
some
god.
We love the
Concentration.
writer. We've always loved the writer. Never said a bad thing
Don't we
about
love
him.
the writer, folks?
the first attack is a 25.
It hits and it goes straight through Callidius, and
What is happening?
Callidius' form just disappears.
No!
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
What?
Yikes. So I don't even need to roll damage, he just disappears?
Yeah, it just disappears.
Okay. In that case, the writer will kind of rotate in the air, and he will attack Ventress with his next 2 attacks.
Love it.
What is even...
Does a 12 hit Ventress?
A 12 does not.
Does a 19 hit Ventress?
A 19 does. As like one of these fireballs, just like these like tunnels of fire, like flies over to him and hits him, and the other one like just goes wide.
Okay, he'll take 14 fire damage, and the rider will be up, kind of hovering up above K.A.I, but like up by the ceiling, like 30 feet up off the ground.
Cool, love it. Yeah, as Venture, like you can just smell this like terrible, like dusty, like wet burning smell of like wet leaves burning here up from Ventress's body as this flame hits him and he shakes his head and he says, "Your demonic powers will not slow us." He's kind of just like yelling again, clearly very emotional about having to fight you all again as he's lost to you in 2 very important times for him.
Oh, and anything that is flammable gets caught on fire from Hurl Flame.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how often they water in here.
Yeah, let's call this like area here on fire. Especially from the one that missed. Just kind of like around him is on fire. Great. At the end of your turn, I am going to use a legendary action that you can't see. And
I hate this.
that is going to be this one's turn. This Meridian track member's turn, who's going to go over here and get on this side of you, K.A.I, and he's going to swing a blade.
I'm flying up in the air.
Okay, cool. Then
Just
never mind.
FYI.
He's going to stand next to this giant rider then and take a swing at him.
He's also 30
okay,
feet
cool, great, love it. So he's just gonna look at both of them and kind of
Sweet.
realize he can do nothing and then run toward Miss Nan.
Sorry, Miss Nan.
Inspiration.
I peek out from behind the tree again. Sorry again, Miss Nan.
Yeah, I'm our other ground
really
force.
sorry about this.
Thanks for tanking, mate.
Don't worry, I rolled 3 9s and a 5, so he, even with advantage, he's just going to smack against your armor, Miss Nan. That is going to bring up K.A.I. It's your turn now.
My turn. So, we can't see Callidius.
Correct.
He's not on the battlefield anymore. Ventress is on fire.
We can't see him. That doesn't mean he's not on the battlefield.
No, we can't. I mean, okay, sure. He's not on the map. We cannot see him.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to fly down, sort of behind this guy, and I'm going to reach forward, and my hand will sort of disassemble as lightning fills my arm before it flings off in a massive lightning bolt that's going to get all 4 of these poor guys.
Wow, incredible.
Great.
I lined them up perfectly for you, didn't I? That's
Perfect.
great.
You did.
I love it.
Oh, tic-tac-toe. 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
Love it.
Hell yeah. So I need to roll 4 saving throws, right?
You need to roll 4 dexterity saving throws. Just bring up all
It'd be cool if
the
the
deets.
damage like snowballed if you could to reward
more.
you for like lining up targets.
Ooh, right? That's a
That
good
would be
idea.
a cool spell.
And what's the spell's DC for it?
18.
Cool. 2 of them succeeded and 2 of them failed.
Okay. They... Wow. Pretty good. They are going to take 30 points of lightning damage.
Ooh. Pretty good. That's going to zap 2 of them as you just, as they're all lined up kind of around Miss Nan, you fly over, and it just connects between all of them, and 2 of them just sizzle and kind of like pop and like grip their hands super tight around their scimitars and just fall over.
All right. That's a start.
All right. And then I will... Let's see, I don't have my full movement, so I'm just going to kind of... I'm going to shift around and get on the other side of this. I'm going to get between Miss Nan and Ventress, basically.
Great. Cool.
And my bonus action, I will activate my defensive field. So you see as sort of light flickers around my body. And I will activate my defensive field and gain some temporary hit points.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah. As you just like launch this huge lightning bolt and then surge the power around you, and as you're standing there, just like glowing.
Exactly what
with
happens.
You're glowing with this power next to Miss Nun. You all can just nod at each other there, and you're looking around. There's still no sign of Klik or Moonboy. As Moonboy, on your turn, you are able to fly over. Your shoes are still glowing. And it's kind of lighting up this blank black abyss all around
My
you.
shoes are still glowing.
Did Ventress do the banishment?
No,
Callidius.
Callidius
did
did.
it. Okay,
Where do we see the glowing shoes?
you don't see the glowing shoes.
You
Klik
guys
does
don't.
because she's.
Oh, sorry,
next to him.
sorry.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm also going to, real
Go ahead.
quick, before my turn's over, I'm just going to, my familiar will fly out, and it's going to fly over on the right after my turn, and it's going to just harass Ventress.
Hell yeah. As he's
Just peck at his face
getting in
and
his eyes and stuff.
So the
he's
next
standing
attack
there.
against him will have advantage.
He's
We'll
standing
take
there
that-
menacingly, and he's just like, oh,
She will take the help action.
Yeah.
I cast annoying bird.
Yes,
It's super effective.
Cool.
Totally.
And
So
Who's been playing
Harlan,
Pokemon?
yep.
Harlan,
she's just playing annoying. She's just playing modem noises in his ear.
I must ask, does Moonboy get a turn in this strange place?
Yes.
Great. Moonboy is still aflame with this strange, otherworldly, moonish rage that seems to enter him, and he's kind of looking around, glassy-eyed, and he's muttering, "Lost, lost, lost!" And he, in his looking around, suddenly sees you, Klik, and he realizes that you're here with him, and he's looking at you, and then suddenly he snaps away, and it's like he's looking at something very far away, and he's going to raise his hand and cast Dispel Magic on Klik
Oh, interesting.
Incredible.
at level 5, please.
Let me before we cut to break here, let me look at this.
I've never seen this.
This would be sweet.
Trick.
I think this should work.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Wow, holy shit. What level are you casting it at?
5.
Okay, cool. I have to remember what level I cast this at. I have it marked off here, but I want to just be 100% sure because when you cast a spell, so when you're casting a spell using a slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the spell you use. The spell has no effect because of the level that it was cast at.
I think you still get to
Right,
roll.
but I still get a roll, right?
For each, yes, you're right.
DC
You were
equals
correct.
10 plus the spell's
Okay,
level.
cool. Yep, then you do get to roll for it. You're right.
Okay.
So it's DC.
So
Yeah, you don't know the
and I have
DC because
to-
he doesn't know what level it was cast at.
right,
but
so
he
it says
gets to
using
roll
your
here.
spell casting ability. So would that be like a spell attack, or is it
Yeah,
just
your
wisdom?
No,
But is it my because my
my
spell attack is 10, my wisdom is 5.
It's 5, not 10. Yeah, it's not. It's
There we
not. Yeah, you use your spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom.
Is there
No proficiency bonus.
I rolled.
anything I can do to help him? Be like, You can do this, Moonboy. Floating in space. No gravity. I'm useless. Help!
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh my god. Let's go. So Klik, you're thinking that back to him kind of, and you just see Moonboy glow in front of you, and you back down, standing right where you were.
Fuck yeah.
Back right here, standing in this grassy area. And with
You
that,
hear
with
the-
Klik
you hear-
back in the game here, we're going to cut to break. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We're going
Hell
to drink.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna find that bastard and chop his head off.
And we'll see.
The most high damage spell I can cast is Klik. Summon Klik? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, yeah, that's a 9th level spell for sure.
Summon Klik. There's a good episode title.
Is your
remember-
favorite band the Beatles and the Rolling Stones?
I take it.
We're gatekeeping you.
Yeah.
Not the
You
I
like
can't remember
the,
the other ones I like.
you like the Pokemon that everyone likes. You
Ugh.
fucking poser.
Rachel,
You-
Like the ones that they like because they're good and fun.
roast me. My favorite Pokemon is
Exactly.
Psyduck.
Psyduck is so
Yeah.
good.
Psyduck's a good
I
Psyduck.
love
answer.
Psyduck.
Mostly
I
because in
see
the
a lot of
cartoon.
myself.
I don't
in
like the ones that
Psyduck.
are like people, like the
Me neither.
Machop.
You don't-
Me
you
neither.
don't like
That's
Mr.
fucking
Mime?
strange.
Yeah.
Why is he wearing underpants? Who put them on him?
It's not like a cool creature.
Jinx?
It's an alien wrestler.
That's a man.
Jinx is
that is a
upsetting.
man that you
Cubone
trapped
that
in a
wears the
ball.
skull.
Cubone is,
dead mother.
Cubone is one of my favorites. I love
Of his
Cubone.
dead mom. Do you know that? That
The
he wears
story is
skull
fucked
of his
up,
dead
though.
mom?
Yeah.
It's really bad, yeah.
I like Geodude.
wild.
Yeah, Geodude.
It's funny. It's funny.
I'm a Poliwhirl fan. Poliwhirl's my favorite Pokemon.
Oh
This is
yeah.
a good one.
I like
Always
Hawlucha.
has been.
I love a Snorlax. And
Yeah,
Snorlax,
also love Jigglypuff.
You know about
yeah.
Hawlucha?
No, I don't
You
know
have the
about
same
that.
taste in Pokemon as AD, Aaron.
I do.
Snorlax and
Snorlax and
Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff?
Those
Fuck
are the
yeah,
big
dude.
two.
He gets
Shoegazer.
it.
Shoegazer.
Yeah, he
Pokemon.
knows.
I knew I liked him.
He loves a sleepy baby.
All right, Rachel, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, I always liked the weirdly sexy dogs. That was me. You know what I'm talking
Is that
about?
what it's called?
Lucario?
That's a,
No,
that's
no,
a
that
rich
was
vein.
Embryo?
It was like
we
Ninetales
sure we're talking about
and
Pokemon?
Suicune
yes.
and
Okay, Ninetales-
these like
Ninetales is
very
hot.
femininely
Ninetales
shaped.
is sweet. Yeah.
They're,
Sexy dogs.
yeah, there's like sexy dogs.
Ninetales feels like she drinks martinis.
Yeah. I was
also
like, I
feels-
want to be a Ninetales.
Guys, we're going long tonight.
Yeah, okay, we gotta go.
Ninetales feels
Ninetales,
like
like,
You got that right.
you've trapped a god in a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a sex god, and she's,
Ninetales
Yeah.
is
and
cool.
she's in her late 40s, and she is ready to make up
She's
for lost
she's
time.
never
ready
been in
to
better
remarry.
shape. She has never been.
She's gorgeous, and she's
Yeah.
tired of acting like she's not. Because so that men at work can feel better.
Okay, shut up, D&D. If I can't say my thing,
I want Aaron's,
if I can't say my thing about Hawlucha, nobody gets to say anything. You guys steamrolled my Hawlucha talk.
I don't know what
so I'm
Hawlucha is.
steamrolled. Well, I would have told you, Andrew. But instead, we got to jerk off on
Is it a
Ninetales.
40-something sexy divorcee Pokemon?
I think we're telling a story
it's a-
about Ninetales
it's a
that a lot of
fucking
people
wrestler.
can relate to.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
wrestler
wrestler.
bird. It's
That's
sick.
dope.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
I've never
Just
seen
so-
that.
It's very good.
Okay, but there
holy
is a
shit.
Pokemon called Divorcee.
I just want to
Wild
establish what
divorcee has appeared.
while this is happening, I've been rolling attack rolls against me.
We've all been there.
As we're back,
You're at the bar. It's 12:30.
Still doing this, huh?
There's Russell in the grass.
You gotta
Stop,
catch her
I'm
in a
getting
Pokeball
excited.
Walking around in the
or
tall
before she
grass
gets
outside
away.
the bar.
You got it.
London, do you see what I have to deal with? Do you see what I have to deal with? I know you know.
I'm so sorry.
You
sorry,
give
Dungeons
us your
and
time. You
Dragons.
come onto this
We're
show.
fighting-
And
I'm
they,
fighting
they
two
just so
liches.
funny. That's
Okay.
Yeah, one of us is gonna like perma die in this fight, and we're gonna
Yeah, it's
remember
really
it as like
bad.
the
All right.
sexy Pokemon.
The Nine
chat.
Tails episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
Miss
That's the
Name
title
caused
of
a
the
divorce
episode.
once.
Ninetales.
What?
you get attacked by 4 scimitar swipes from these 2 Meridian Track members, and only one of them hits.
Shit.
As that, again, you just stand there and you take 6 points of damage. From
I am on the ground now. Just
Um,
FYI.
Okay, cool. Well, too late. They already rolled, and
Okay.
they missed Nan. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That is.
Let's break that riff out again, huh?
Yeah. Okay. I try one. And it is going to bring Callidius's turn, who is going to appear next to you, Flute. And he's going to. You see him.
Jump scare.
Actually, hold on. He's gonna move. He is,
How does he appear?
He.
How does he
just.
look?
Ugly.
Yeah, he just.
Like from the underbrush?
No, he just rematerializes, standing next to you here. I'll put him on the map.
Pops up out of a manhole.
That's a lot better, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't know Flute's there.
Yeah.
Classic gag. He's climbing out.
They will never find me here.
Steps out
I'm
of the
hiding here, I say.
phone booth.
And I need Flute. I need you to roll a saving throw for me as he looks at you and goes, weak, demonic, terrible. And
Is it? Am I a cologne? All right. What's the saving throw?
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, is it?
Demonic. Terrible. It's like live, laugh, love.
A dexterity saving throw. Uh-oh. I know a spell that requires that. I got an 18.
Cool.
I can't see Flute, can I?
Correct. You cannot.
I'll check it.
We don't get any bonuses on... The hero's face is just wisdom.
Wisdom.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
You take 68 points of force damage. How many hit points do you have
wow.
these days? Klik or Flute?
What's that?
How many hit points do you have these days?
I'm still up because of the hero's feast.
There we go. Look at that.
I'm gonna use. I'm back, right?
Oh yeah, you are correct.
So, and I think Flute's within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm
You're
gonna
10 feet
I'm
away.
gonna
You can
use
see- oh,
to
yeah,
throw up
sure.
a protective field
Cool.
and
Yeah,
see what we can do. It's not a ton, but it's some.
as you just like land back down in this green area, you see Callidius just like standing there with his eyes glowing, and he like makes a rune from his hands, and this beam of necrotic energy hits Flute, and it's like his skin is just like flaking off and turning to dust in the air around you, and it's just like tearing parts of him away, and you can like see a little bit of his cheekbone in one spot. And if the thing that you use to conjure the rider is concentration, I need you to make a constitution saving throw for me.
Oh.
Maintain that concentration.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Constipation saving.
And what am I trying to hit?
Half of the damage you took, I believe, is the DC.
That's impossible.
Well, does it do anything if I get to do my reaction?
Absolutely. I'll let the reduction here help.
Okay. I am going to Klik bloops back from nothingness, and the only thing on her mind is find this bastard. Luckily, he appears directly behind her.
It's true.
In fake form, probably. But she'll use her reaction and reduce 13 force damage.
Okay, cool.
So 68 goes down to 55, which...
That's
half of that. I'd
Nice.
have to hit a
The
what, a
best I can
22?
do.
22.
All right. And it's a Constitution save, right?
Saving throw, yep.
I have to roll a
I ask a
19 or
question?
20.
About the map.
Yes, absolutely.
These green areas, are these like trees? Or like
Yep.
areas of underbrush? So
Those
it's
are-
like a tree.
Correct.
Yeah. So these guys are standing under a tree.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I failed. So the writer will.
He flitters out of existence right now. So you just see him look around.
It's
and
not a
he's like,
concentration spell, though.
oh, good.
Oh,
Great.
Well, there you go.
there you go.
Phew.
Look at that.
Oh no, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It is. No, it is. Sorry.
He,
I was looking at the wrong spell.
he
Oh,
flickers
man.
and flutters and
Yes.
kind of does that to you
Yeah.
for a second. He's like, oh, look, I'm still here. And then just like dips away.
Oh, what a dick.
You used give hope. It's super effective.
Oh God.
Cool. That is the end of Callidius' turn. He does not flick out. He's not currently. He's still visible right now. That is going to bring up Miss Nan. It's your turn.
Boom. All right, so let's see here. Roll 20's taking a second. All right, so I'm going to try to. First off, let me bonus action do something. I'm going to bonus action. This is not a spell, but it is called Planar Warrior. So as Miss Nan rears back to try to strike number 3, he's going to say, "Oh, I think I left the oven on." And he's going to close his eyes, and he's going to be back in the astral sea,
Incredible.
back on Moosebor. He's going to look around. He's like, "Oh, nope, false alarm." And he's going to swing from there. I'm going to make 2 attacks. I'm trying to hit 2 and 3 if I can. So let's see. So that is a so that's a 24 and a oh my god, a 33 to
Let's
hit.
go. Those both hit.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
That is a hit as hell.
Sweet. So
Palpable hit.
all right, let's get some damage going here.
Let's go.
All right, so for number 3, as he swings from the astral plane, he's going to make contact with something that he can't see. But if you're there in the flesh, you will see him do. This is 18. So it's 10 bludgeoning damage and then 8 force damage as an astral version of that club connects,
Ooh.
connecting into number 3.
Oh yeah.
Douche.
And for number 2, so yeah, that's 18 damage total. And then for number 2, that will be 14 damage of actual bludgeoning damage as you see the actual club hit number 2.
Very cool.
Ghost club and then real club. It's like
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very
His consciousness returns, and he's
Going
he's back.
clubbing. That's the title of the episode. I knew we'd get it. I knew we'd get it.
I mean, I think it's got to be a wild divorcee appears.
Yeah.
You
Both
use neck
both of them
rub.
look really
It's
messed up at this
super
point because
effective.
you've hit both of them at least one time before. So yeah, they now look very wounded, especially the one that got hit with the astral club. It's just kind of like reeling from that.
Great.
Would
Beautiful.
you like to do anything else with your turn?
That's it. Bonus. Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. That is going to bring up these two over here who are going to run over to you, Kai. These two other Meridian track members with swords here, like come running toward you, and they are both going to take swings at you with their scimitars. They both get 2 attacks. What's your AC?
My current armor class is 23.
Okay, cool. They all miss as their swords just smack against you. And because of, I imagine your protective field pushes it up there. So with your protective field, they just like their swords bounce.
Yeah, I have my shield out, and it sort of like projects around me almost as I have it on my arm. And,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it blocks all of it.
Cool. That is going to then bring up Klik. It's now your turn. We're at the top of the initiative order here.
So Klik has advantage on finding the target of her hunter's mark. If I'm unsure that this is the real guy, does that help me figure out if it's the real guy?
Yes.
Okay, Klik's gonna look long and hard at the Callidius that appeared behind Flute. And see, make it's just a wisdom check?
Have you do a perception check, yeah.
Okay. With advantage, it's 19.
Oh boy, okay. You know for sure that is not. You can see this like little waver, like this little waver in his the form of his body. It's some sort of projection of him.
Yeah.
But you don't know where the real one is. I will say.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend my turn looking for him. Can I use an action to try and find him?
Yeah, you can use your action to roll an investigation check. Yes.
Can I make it a wisdom check so I have advantage to find him? Because I'm looking for him with the hunter's mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. I think that like if you're specifically kind of like attuning to this, like utilizing this hunter's mark, give us some flavor here of what's going on, like how you're using hunter's mark and wisdom to find this seemingly invisible Baelnorn.
Klik blips back into space, and the only thing on her mind is getting Moonboy out of the void, and so when she recognizes that this is just a shadow of what she's looking for, she leans into the Chakcha, which is sort of humming with desire to hit specifically this guy. And she follows follows its instinct to find him in the dark here. Well,
holding it up like a phone. What's that? You want me to kill everything?
That's a dirty 20 to find him.
Go get
Smell
him,
him,
boy.
That is exactly what you needed to get in order to find him. And he is standing right here. Oh, that's two flutes.
That's a flute.
Yeah, he is standing right here as he seems to be able to. You know that he is invisible right there, and he is able to project a fake version of himself, an illusion version of himself, in around him. And so he's
upsetting.
Yeah, and so he's standing here too. So when he casts a spell, you could hear him from his original form, but he's standing in a kind of strategic spot, so that's hard to catch.
I'm going to use Klik's movement to get close to. So she's knows that he's behind.
Yep.
Knows that he's behind the projection, but she doesn't want to give away that she knows. So she's gonna charge up at the projection with her Githka raised above her head.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Love it.
And I believe that is all I can do. But she'll send out a telepathic message to Flute and try and. He's behind him. He's behind over there.
Incredible. I love it.
Like Bill Duke and Predator. Over there.
Except for Klik sounds like the Predator.
Yeah.
So.
Incredible. Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I can do.
You can sense here, because you kind of have this connection with him. Since he's going to use a legendary action to reappear. He disappears and reappears right there. and is over by Flute now. He's right next to the trunk of the tree. Like he's on the opposite side of the trunk of the tree that Miss Nan and K.A.I is. And his invisible form that you can just kind of sense more, that you can't see him at all, but you can sense that he is like moving there. You can feel the hum of your blade just kind of like follow him as he disappears, and then the compass of it just kind of reforms itself. And he's just like floating, or like standing there next to Flute, and you can see him reach one of these like decrepit hands, and as toward Flute, and as he does, just little vines come out of the tips of each of his fingers as well. That is that was his legendary action to boop over there. And that is going to bring up 2 of the Meridian Track members who are surrounding Miss Nan. Each of them are going to attack Miss Nan. That is a dirty 20 to hit and a 24 to hit. The other 2 miss.
Both hit. Okay, both those hit.
Yeah, so there's 2 of them. They each got 2 attacks. 2 of them missed and 2 of them hit. So you take 12 points of damage altogether.
Okay.
As they're just kind of like,
I'm still here.
Yeah, and they don't know what to do with you as you're just like really not reacting to them, but they're still getting some hits in, so they're just kind of like, what? And they're just swinging these swords at you.
It's the angel meat. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's too tough.
Makes you unflappable.
You hear one yell like, "Watch out for the ghost club! He's got a ghost club!" And that's going to bring up.
I thought they closed that place down.
That's gonna bring up Ventress.
Perfect for booty shaking. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, all right.
You must feel it.
We can all feel it. There was one more in there. You got it out.
That's how I laugh.
Now I see you've joined their side, huh, London? I see.
It's her impression of a human laughing sound.
Ventress is going to look at you, K.A.I, and he says, I wish we could spend more time together. I would love to take you apart. And he's going to raise his hand up and pull his hands like this. And again,
Did you say that too?
You, K.A.I. And he's going to again like
Gross.
cast the same spell that Callidius just did at Flute, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I don't want
No,
that.
I had to make a dex saving
Dexterity
throw
saving
for
throw.
mine.
You're right.
I don't want that either.
I think you still have my bardic inspiration.
I used it.
Yeah.
It's all right. I rolled
First
okay.
Christmas save.
Dexterity saving throw. 23.
All right, that's
Man.
good. That saves. So you only
The
take
kid
half
rolls
damage
rocks.
here as 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36,
Except for at the beginning of this encounter.
39. So you take half of 79, which is 39.
Rounded up or
Nope.
down? It's
Bro,
34 or 35?
That's gross.
34. You take 34 points of damage
34.
of necrotic damage.
It is 39?
As again, like it rounds down, so it's 38. Or wait,
What was the original number?
79, and then half of that is
34.
34.
39,
Yeah.
39.
Damn. Well, I know my brain's doing the same thing. What the fuck is
I'm sorry. 30 times 30 is 30 times. Shut up. It's 39.
Yeah, it's 39.
Shut up was me.
Because 79, because 80 is 40, so it's one. Yeah, okay, it's 70.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so hard. Running 2 high-level spellcasters at the same time is very hard. And again, like this spell hits you, and just like pieces of metal just come flying off of your body and like falling to the ground as it just like starts to tear and like disintegrate parts of your body.
My nanites!
And as he like
Those are expensive.
he bats away
Bessner.
as well. Yeah. That is he's going to also move forward to get closer to you all as well. He's going to move forward 30 feet. That is going to bring up one of these guys surrounding you is going to attack Missnan and is going to miss both times. And as one of these Meridian track members continues to there's just a pile of them around you swinging at you and K.A.I now. It's going to bring up Flute. It's now your turn.
All right.
By the trunk.
What?
Behind she's just telling you where the guy is.
How did we find out Callidius' name?
Huh? Say again?
How did we find out Callidius' name?
You saw it on a portrait that was in Ventress's lair, his vault, the Vault of Ventress. That's like you recognize him from that.
Great. I'll just kind of chuckle to Flute, and I'll say, "Oh, don't worry, Flute. Don't worry, Klik. I don't need to see him." And I'll close my eyes and say the name Callidius, and the psychic lance activates on my forehead. And wherever he is, he's the target if he's within 120 feet of me.
Holy shit!
Sick.
Psychic lance.
What is that the name of the spell?
Yeah.
It's Rowlethim's psychic lance.
Damn, Rowlethim.
Love Rowlethim.
Yeah.
Rowlethim.
Love your stuff, Rowlethim.
Oh.
Really?
He's got to make an intelligence saving throw.
It's my favorite Pokemon.
Rowlethim.
He got he has a very high modifier to that, and he got a 16.
He fails. He's going to take it all and be incapacitated.
Oh my god.
Get him.
Holy shit.
That incapacitates him.
Huge.
Yeah, as you're whispering that, Klik, you see, give us some description of what the lance looks like.
It like forms on my head, and I learned it from the Tohr-Kreen on Jadorian, so Klik would recognize it. Hackshaw.
Just like Mama used to make.
Yeah. And since it's just going off the name, it kind of like winds like light. If I could see the person, it like lances right towards them, kind of like a beam, but this time it sort of like swirls and like fishes around in the air until it just seemingly stabs at nothing and like and zaps him right there.
What it does
awesome spell.
You see him become incapacitated, and he like freezes and then shakes it off. As he's going to use a legendary resistance to automatically succeed there.
Oh no! He'll take 26 points of psychic damage, so at least he has to try to save on Moonboy's banishment, or not?
He does have to try and save on Moonboy's banishment. That's correct.
Is he still invisible?
I'm gonna say he maintains invisibility, because I did that for dramatic effect, but he still should be invisible because of he's not incapacitated by it. So
Still love the idea of this lance like just hitting a point in the air and like he appears for a second like
exactly
and just goes back away.
100%.
What a cool spell.
I'm gonna roll the con save for. I rolled a natural 20 on the con save to keep.
You
Moonboy
monster,
banished.
Harlan! You absolute monster!
And I think Moonboy, you even like see the
Let me
world
out.
flicker around you for a second, and then again, just like you're right back in the darkness.
If
Rowlethim
did he use his legendary resistance to make the save? Is that what he did?
That's correct. Yep.
So he would only take half. He would take half of the 26. Cool. And with my bonus action, I will give Klik Bardic Inspiration 1d10.
Hell yeah.
As I'm like, thanks though, he's still over there. And I'll kind of like point to where the lance just went. And then, where can I go? I'm gonna go around, assuming that the trunk of the tree is like in the middle here. I'm definitely trying to stay out of his view.
Okay,
Cool. That's my turn.
Great. That is going to bring up. Another one of these dudes is going to swing at you, Kai. One of these Meridian track members is going to step up and swing a sword, one of their scimitars at you, and they're going to. What's your AC right now?
23.
Okay, cool. As it just like bounces off of your protective field again, and that is going to bring up Kai. It's now your turn.
Kai's turn. All right, I'm going to. I will burn a charge on the nano displacement accelerator, and Kai disappears and instantly reappears, standing directly behind Ventress.
Okay.
And I will reach out and send another lightning bolt at this.
Oh my god! Look at that
feisty
This time.
line of
Look at that
dudes.
line.
Pretty
Look at that
sneaky,
lightning
sis.
line.
Connect 4.
It hits for the
like
podcast.
that.
That hits
All
with
five of those
phone a
That's
puzzle game.
amazing. That's
Incredible.
amazing.
What'd you get? Or, I'm sorry, I have to roll for that one. Sorry. Yeah, you roll damage. I'll roll dex saves.
They all need to roll
Oh my god.
dexterity saving throws as I appear behind Ventress and say, like father, like son, eh?
I got a 5, a 6, a 4, and a 5.
Yes!
Oh man.
Beautiful.
A 14 for Ventress. So I don't
Incredible.
need that save. So all 5 of the ones that you lined up fail on their saves.
Oh,
Give him the
Yahtzee.
juice.
Do it.
Plug
do
it
do
in,
it.
Kai. Plug it in.
Plugged it. Oh my goodness.
Plug it in.
Soulmates.
Incredible. Soulmates.
Rolled 3 6s. 33 points of lightning
Good
damage.
lord.
Oh my
For everyone.
Yeah, that
Above average.
again.
Everyone's getting their X-rays today.
You fry 2 of them. So Miss Nan, you just have these like 4 fried Meridian track members kind of surrounding you at this point, as they've all been trying to smash you, and in so like have lined themselves up perfectly
If you know what I
for
mean.
your new
Trying
ally
to
to just
smash.
roast them. Yeah.
And I will activate my defensive field once again and just raise my shield in front of Ventress.
Good lord.
It'll be my turn.
He at the end of your turn, he like is again. He just smells terrible. It's like this like burning,
Can't even smell you.
burning
I
wet.
bet you stink.
As you've just like electrified him, and he's already in this like slightly decayed form, and he leans up and touches you with a legendary action, and that is so that's going to be a he's making a melee spell attack here. So
So that's versus AC, eh?
yeah, what's your AC? It is versus AC.
23.
I got a 24 to hit.
Get the
yeah,
fuck
will,
out
I
of
will
here.
expend a reaction and cast shield.
I shouldn't have
Shield,
told you.
shield,
I
shield,
gotta
shield,
stop fucking
shield.
doing that.
I
I'm
would
trying
have
so
done it
hard
anyway.
to do it.
If you,
Yeah,
I would have done it regardless of what.
Harlan,
what you
you're
said
doing a
when you
great
said it
job.
hits.
I know. I've just been I've been working really hard to not say the number because
I had a shield in my pocket,
Yeah,
and I would have cast it no matter what.
yeah, and you can see as he reaches up and touch you, vines start to grow out of his hands and toward you, and your shield just they smack against the shield as they're unable to reach any closer there.
Yeah, as he casts out with his hand, I reach out and I like forcefully thrust this interposing shield of magical energy between us.
Cool.
He doesn't just miss. I make him miss.
Yeah, yeah. And he looks up at you and shakes his head, and he's like, I had an arcane being very similar to you at one point in my life. And he says, I took him apart many times, and I'll take you apart too. Great. That is Moonboy. It's now your turn.
I would say some shit, but it's not my turn right now.
Okay, Moonboy is going to
Anymore.
he waves his hand and Klik disappears, and he's still looking at this distant point that seemingly only he can see, and he places that same hand on his own chest, and I'm going to use my second 5th level dispel to try to dispel the banishment from myself.
Right.
Ooh, huge. Love
Roll
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let me down, Moon Dice.
As you're alone in this darkness, and you you were able to put this together before. You used your magic to kind of wipe the magic that was holding you here off of Klik, and you reach over and touch yourself and just kind of like squint your eyes and hope here.
That is a 24.
Yes.
That'll do it. As you squint your eyes, and when you open them, you're standing like floating above the ground. Your moon boots shining as you are back on the battlefield here.
And as he bursts back into reality, he immediately goes and shoots a moon at number 3 right here with a bonus action.
Yeah, the Meridian Track member, absolutely.
Just out of nowhere.
Gnome attack.
Beamed in the back of the head with a moon.
Gnome attack.
Good night.
It would almost be funnier if it only did like 4 damage, just like dink, ow. Yep. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That's a 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
That is going to be, come on, something good. Holy shit, I rolled a 6 and an 8. That's going to be 19 damage from the moon.
Oh boy, he's still up but looking really hurt as this little dink in the back of his head does not, it like burns into the back of his neck, and he's like having like pad it out as this little moon rock is doing a lot of damage to him, and he's just like
burning dink.
I'm going to use my, there's an episode title for you. I'm going to use my movement to get the hell over here. That's it. End turn.
Cool. All right, that's going to
no
bring...
shit, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
I need to move closer to the others.
You're all good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
That is at the end of your turn. Kalidi... Oh, no, he can't.
I swear to God, if he banishes me again...
he can't use that legendary action. It's fine. He, at the end of your turn, or it's just going to bring up Kalidius, who is going to drop his invisibility as he steps out from the side of the tree trunk here. And you can see him Klik. And he goes, you hear him yell out, and he says, "Ventress! This is how it's done." And he looks at you, Flute. And he whispers a single word to you that shakes the whole room. Especially, like, it's just a very quiet word that you all just feel the reverberations of. How many hit points do you have currently, Flute?
Don't ask that.
Oh, gosh. I have 32.
As he says something in this ancient language, some almost like forgotten word, and he whispers it and then like blows out, and this dust comes off his hand that are like flakes of his own hand. And as it goes in your ears, you can just like hear ringing for a moment as this whispered word floats around in your head, and you fall instantly dead. You are not unconscious, you are dead.
Oh my God.
As he cast a ninth
What was the
spell.
word?
What?
As he just like whispers. And Klik, you see this. You just see like Flute like fall over in front of you. And you can see it as he hits the ground too, that he is, you can just see from there that there's not any sign of life inside of him. That is going to bring up 2 of these Meridian Track members who are each going to take sword swings. One of them rolled a natural 1, so he falls over prone in front of you as they're distracted as well, kind of like seeing this magic of their leader happen. And one of them just kind of like swings wildly and trips and falls over. And that is Miss Nan. It's your turn.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Give me a second. Dead?
I'm just like face down in the grass.
Is he fucking dead? Okay.
Oof.
Alright,
Whoa.
sorry, just give me a second.
No, it's fine.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go over it. I know I'm about to get hit maybe twice. But I'm gonna just move over to Flute. I'm gonna cast Revivify.
Cool.
What the fuck?
Alright. Revivify.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we're gonna call it after this scene.
Listen!
Both of their
Reach down, touch
both the
Flute.
opportunity attacks
1 hit
miss.
point.
And I would love for you to kind of like walk us out a little bit here as you give us like you just step away and both of them just like distracted swing at you and both of the blades miss as you're just not even focused on them and you just walk straight toward this dead friend of new friend who is dead in front of you as there's this like evil Baelnorn just standing over him casting this incredibly powerful magic. And what do you do?
Okay, yeah, so one hand leaves the club as he uses it sort of as a walking stick, walking away from his opponents. Their swings miss as he continues to walk in a straight line, much like the very handsome man from Bridgerton in the D&D movie. Towards the corpse of Flute. Looking down, looking at this undead opponent, he just says, "Not today. He's too small for me to crawl inside." Reaches down, Revivify, touches, back up to 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
I'd like to add that Calidius says, "What?"
He may be a god, but yet too small. Touch.
Wow.
As you do this, Calidius looks at you and goes, "No," and counterspells your Revivify.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
You got it?
Hold on. Can you counterspell a counterspell?
You sure fucking can.
You
So
can.
it's
Oh
a
my
reaction.
god.
Holy fuck. Do I have this prepared? Let me
But
see.
you know what you can't do is cast 2 spells in the same turn.
It's a reaction. though.
It's a reaction. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll let it fly.
Do I have... Hold up.
If you got it.
Do I have it? Where do we... No. I don't have it.
I don't think you have it.
Oh my god!
Hold on a sec.
No.
Calidius. Why did I draw you so mean?
Yeah, you should
I
have drawn
blame
them
you.
nice.
I should start drawing them with like a big shut-off switch.
Yeah, like on their
It just feels like a bad time
It's
to
like,
ask
what the
this.
fuck is this?
I feel like a bad time to ask this, but London, would you be willing to come back for a 3rd episode to finish off
Oh
this
my
fight with us?
god.
Good
I have to.
lord.
Yeah.
You have to.
God.
I have to.
I would understand if you wouldn't want to. Of
course.
Yeah. But
I waited 2 years to come and play with y'all.
Yes. Well.
Yeah, we got people to serve. We got people to save. We got hot Pokemon to talk about. There's so many more out there.
Exactly.
Well, cool. Let's get out of here
I
quick
shall be
because we ran a little late tonight, and I know we got some East Coasters out here right now. But thank you all. That was a 2-lich fight. So
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god.
Why are you talking to us right now? Like you're not a monster.
Yeah. I can't even look at you, Harlan.
I'm just kidding. It's not you. It's the monster.
You
Come on here with your
dramatic.
hair
You're doing an
down.
incredible job.
You bring your hair down all innocent style? Jesus.
And then counterspell.
Left up,
Revivify.
dude.
Counterspelling a Revivify? That's
Counterspelling a
just
Revivify.
ooh.
That's you love to see it.
that's
Oh my god.
thank you all for hanging out with us and powering through the technical difficulties with us as well.
Oh god.
And I thought I did some tests. I thought we had it figured out. But either way, London, do some plugs real quick before we get out of here, and then we'll talk to you all next week.
Yeah, follow Spot Hidden. Follow Ain't Slayed Nobody. Yeah.
Do it. We'll put in the chat. We'll put them in the YouTube description below, so you can just
Cthulhu
click the
shit.
links. You can find it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. Good night, everyone.
Can't wait to go to sleep tonight.
Stargazer, Moonboy, Klik, the Crusher, K.A.I, humbly a chef, and the Windrider, Flute, Whimteaser. They're better than